I just woke up, technically, but I didn't at the same time. Like, you know how when you wake up, you just be sitting in your bed for like 5-10 minutes. Yeah, that's how I was this morning. I just got out of bed. But yeah, today I'm doing a vlog, kinda. You know, a day in the life of a football manager. Yeah. I'm joking. So hopefully yesterday our JV won. You know, JV won. I mean, they were excited, of course. You know, I'm a manager. I mean, but today our varsity play. You know, our varsity. You know, if you ask me, if your JV win, your varsity has to win. It has to, cause if your JV win, and your varsity don't win, guess who gonna be talking all week? Your JV gonna be like, dang. Well, at least we came out with the win. And for all you people who gonna comment and ask me why I don't play, I don't know if I'm gonna give a reason in this video or I'm gonna make a whole nother video explaining why I don't play anymore. And I need to text the track coach, cause yeah, I need to check track coach. I still do that though. Still do that. I don't know if I can do that. I just found out yesterday, cause yesterday the coach was talking about. He was asking the girls that are managers to do powerlifting. He was like they can't do powerlifting because what?
Tabitha is basically Fridays the dad do.
No, that ain't got nothing to do with me. But yeah, basically he told them yesterday he wanted them to powerlift for him, but we in the period for football management, so it's gonna be kind of hard to do powerlifting because we in the period, and the only time they could be able to do it is in the morning. I mean, in the afternoon of school. So yeah, but at the same time, I don't really have to worry about. Is that my towel? Yes, it is. Okay, but with track practice is mostly after school anyways. In the mornings, we don't really be doing them, but like stretches. I'm trying to think. It's been so long. Stretches. We might run like 200s or 3. Maybe even a full lap of 400, something like that. Or a hard 800, something like that. So yeah. So we might do stuff like that in track in the mornings, but in the afternoons is when we actually practice. Like we run, like I don't know, like 5, 6, 200, something, a whole bunch of other stuff. So yeah. I gotta use the bathroom, and I'm pretty sure y'all don't want to hear that. So yeah, I'm gonna pick this back up after the.
A few moments later.
All right. Oh, I mean, take a screenshot. Oh, it's so dark. So yeah. And the reason right now it is current. I looked at my wrist like I had my watch on. My watch right now is currently 6:19. I usually. Okay, so for football management, I gotta be at the school 2 times. I gotta be at school earlier than everybody else, basically. Well, not everybody else, but basically all the football players. Like, how's there a knife in? But yeah, so basically, I gotta be at the school before all the football players. But I don't do that because I have a girlfriend. So yeah, I can't just leave her in the morning and she just be by herself in the morning. Then I gotta be at the football. We already gotta go to school 10 times. Well, not 10 times earlier, but earlier than usual. Last year we didn't have to go to school till 8. We didn't have to be at the school building until 8:15. I think school didn't start till 8:15. This year we don't start school like the school bell that you have to be in class. You have to be there by 7:25. So basically how it is you walk in the morning, and then you walk in the morning. And then when you walk it in, they lead you down the hallway. And now they being weird about the IDs because I caught them out. I caught them out on that. So some people could really blame me for that, but I'll explain that probably on my way to school. But yeah, so they being weird about the IDs now. So when you walking down the hallway, they make you put your Crocs in sports mode. They make you wear your IDs around your neck. Yeah. And then they check it for dress code. Like, if you like in elementary, as if you're in elementary, you know how in elementary, it's always teachers in the hallway. And when you walk in through the hallway, that's how it is. And they just got in. And then basically you walk to the cafeteria and they make you sit in the cafeteria till 7:18, and then you gotta be in class by 7:25. So yeah, last year how it used to be is the school building used to open up at like 7, I think it was, I'm gonna say 7:45 or 7:30, something like that. And last year, they would let you in the building whenever the building open, and they would let you walk around. Of course, they wouldn't, yeah. It was your teacher just there that early where you could just sit in class before it started. So yeah, and that's what I used to do. Me and my girlfriend used to just walk around the school building and chill and talk before class started, of course. So yeah, but we don't get that privilege no more. So yeah, and then as a football manager, they expect me to be there like at 6:45, like say if I was recording on the way to school and I had to end this video, not end it, but end this recording, it's probably because the coach called me and told me to hurry up and get to the school. Like literally, they be calling me in the morning telling me to get to school. But they don't call that the other manager, like, and then like, so yeah. And then I'll explain all the managers and stuff on the way to school. Cause I walk to school. What time is it right now? And then I leave the house by usually 6. I usually leave the house by 6:30 something because my girlfriend, she leave the house by 6:40 something. And it's 6:23. So yeah, I'll pick this back up after I'm dressed and brush my teeth, wash my face, and I'm finna leave the house literally. All right, so yeah, I'm leaving the house. Yep. Currently, it is currently 6:42 and I'm leaving the house. All right, what do I talk about first? Of course, right now I'm walking to school. That's because the high school is right around the corner from my house. So, just walk to school. Most of the time, coaches be offering me a ride to the school, but I just feel like that's a waste of gas. If it's within, a 3-mile radius, I'll say that. Because I know the school is like 1 mile. From my neighborhood to the high school is like I'll say like a mile, 1.5 miles. So a mile and a half or some shit like that. So yeah, in my middle school, I'll show you my middle school when I'm walking to my middle school. Okay, these glasses starting to look good. That's what I was gonna ask. My glasses, I just got all these bracelets yesterday from Shein. I don't know if you can see, it's a whole bunch under my sleeve. And I got these over here too. But yeah, I got all this stuff from Shein yesterday, and when I got my glasses, I don't know how I feel about them. But they look kind of good on camera. On camera, they look good, but I don't know. Yesterday when I first tried them on, I looked and I was like, I don't know if I'm actually gonna start wearing them, but they look good. They chill. So yeah, but first thing, I'll explain why I even quit football. First off, I'm gonna start off by explaining where I even started playing football, so y'all could get a picture of some experience that I had. I don't know why I said it. The experience that I was taught, if that makes sense. Cause I originally, that's the thing though. You know, I'm not saying like I'm short or nothing. Now I'm average, but when I was younger, I was probably like taller than most people, most dudes that was my age. Like my growth spurt hit early. Like I'm talking about, like I remember it like it was yesterday. It was one day I was outside, and growth spurt come with bumps and stuff. So, but the next day, hold on, my girlfriend, like my text message, so if y'all hear vibrating, that's her. But I'm outside. I remember when I was like 11. I was 11 or 10, something like that. I was outside in our apartments, and I was outside in our apartments, and I was outside playing with rocks and stuff, wingworm and shit like that. But I wasn't laying down in the dirt. That's the thing, though. I would never put my hand in no damn dirt. I don't even know if I'm allowed to cuss. Let me not. So yeah. Why I keep saying so yeah. But like the next day, when I tell you I was like 5'1". I went from 5'1" to like 5'4", 5'4", 5'5" in one day, in one night. And I know most of y'all gonna be like, hell no, that don't even make sense. But that's truly what happened. Like, went to sleep, woke up the next day, I was taller. My arms got longer, and I had bumps all over my face. My growth spurt hit really early, so I was tall, I was like, and at that age, I was like, what? That's like 11, 12. That's like 4th grade, 5th grade. And so at that time, I lived in Oak Cliff, and I'll give y'all a whole separate video to how I even ended up in Cedar Hill. I give y'all a whole separate video for that. But for right now, I'm just gonna say I moved to Cedar Hill from Oak Cliff. And so when I moved to Cedar Hill, it was my first year here, 6th grade. And it was my first year here. Of course, and like I don't know if I said it, but I've always wanted to play football. I've literally, I got height. So that's what my whole family, literally, that's all my family would ask. It's like, what? Have you ever thought about playing basketball? I've never thought about playing basketball in my life. Never a day in my life. Literally, never. But that's all my family would ask. They'd be like, have you ever been interested in playing basketball? And I'd be like, nah. I don't know, basketball is a sport that is not a sport that I'll look at and just be like, ooh, yeah. Ooh. Of course, when somebody getting dunked on, you're going to be like, yeah, but other than that, I don't be watching basketball. I do not be watching basketball. That's why when people be talking about basketball players, I'm the opposite direction. When you talk about football, it depends on what team. I don't just know every team in the NFL and all that. Well, yes, I know every team in the NFL. I just don't know, how they be naming the whole dang roster? Yeah, I can't do that. I cannot. I can only name 2 players off of each roster. So, yeah. All right, so that's the backstory. I've always liked football. Okay, so coming into middle school, middle school is the time where you can actually start playing football. I had no background experience because growing up in Oak Cliff, of course my dad he always told me he was going to try to get me on the football team. Never did, growing up. So I never got to play football when I was younger. I never got to run track. I got to do anything I wanted when I was younger. I just had a degular life. I've always wanted to run track. That's especially been my main. I've always, if it wasn't football, I would definitely go to track. But that's besides the point. So basically, okay, so 6th grade come, you don't play sports that year, 6th grade. Then 7th grade come, and 7th grade is the year that I can actually start playing football. I started playing football in 7th grade for Cedar Hill Middle School, Permenter. I'm at the school right now. This is the school I used to go to back in 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade. And I didn't move too far. I mean, once you graduate from this school, you just go to a school that's right behind this school. Hold on, I don't know if y'all can see that. Hold on. That school right there, that's the high school. So, yeah, you see, this school is right here. And then as soon as you graduate from this school, you go to that school over there. So, yeah, y'all get the gist. So, yeah, and so 7th grade I played. 7th grade, I originally wanted to play wide receiver because, I got height. But I had no experience. It was my first year. everybody there had more experience than me. And plus, that's where everybody was going to play. Hold on, my babe calling me. All right, what was I? So 7th grade. Sorry, I had to answer that call. But you might see me walking in circles. It's because my girlfriend, she's still at the house right now. So, and it's only, dang, I can't even see my watch. 6:52 right now. So yeah, but if she here not by 9, dang, I can't even talk. I don't know why I be doing that. Like I be talking, and then like my words just all get bunched together, and I just start talking, and it just sounds like a lot of jibber jabber. But that's besides the point. So yeah, 7th grade, went to play wide receiver. I had height, I had speed. I mean, you put me on a deep route, I'll run it. I had no problem. You know how receivers be having problems running deep routes and not getting the ball. I have no problem with doing that. I'll run a whole mile. Anyways, but yeah, so it was my first year. And everybody else had experience. Everybody wanted to play wide receiver. Wide receiver is the main. In middle school, well, not in middle school. Like, wide receiver is basically like, most people think of it as the main position in football because they always get in the ball. No, that wasn't the case in Cedar Hill. Cedar Hill, most of our plays, let me not say that. In middle school, most of our plays are run plays. And the reason how I know that is because like I'll be talking and then, yeah. So, what was I saying? Okay, so, and the reason how I know that is because I played runner back instead of playing, instead of getting to play wide receiver, I played runner back because I wanted to be on offense. I still wanted to be on offense. And like as I said, wide receiver was ticking up and everybody had more experience than me. But guess where nobody was at? Runner back. It was only like 3 or 4 runner backs. Of course, it was T-Bell. T-Bell is one of the main running backs we got at Cedar Hill now, but he got hurt. But I don't know how long it's going to take him to be back. But he looked like he walking now. I don't know if it's because that knee brace or not. But so, yeah. Then we got, we had Godswill, but Godswill left. And now he had Bishop Lynch. It's not bad. I'm trying to think of all the other ones. We had Alvon. He didn't play no. He don't play no more. He wasn't even bad though. He wasn't bad because he was small. He was small, but not that small. So yeah, we had him and he was strong. We had him. Who else we had? Me, I was just tall. I didn't have no strength. Well, I had strength. Let me not say I was just a weak fuck, but I had, excuse my language. So I had meat on. At this time, I was like weighing like 112, one something. I didn't lift weights. I didn't do push-ups. I'm talking about I was so skinny you could see my rib cage. You can still see my rib cage now, but I weigh like 161, 162. But back then in 6th, 7th grade, I weighed like 115, 112, somewhere around there. I just knew I was little. But of course, I'm not scared of contact. So, but at the same time, that's taking a risk because I have no meat on my bones. I take a hit from the helmet. That's my arm. But I wasn't worried about that. It was my first year. I already knew I was gonna get hit. That was the first thing my mom was saying. She was like, I hope you know if you play football, you're gonna get hit. And I said, yes, I know. It's football. I mean, what? So, yeah, play runner back. I didn't really get in that year. Well, let me not say that year, because that same year I switched positions. That's how I originally got into safety, being a safety, because I switched positions. Because runner back wasn't really working for me because, like I said, I'm tall as shit and I'm skinny as shit. So yeah, you can imagine how that went for trying to run into a 300-pound lineman, and I'm 115. Yeah, I was getting my shit tossed like salad. So yeah, and so then that's how I originally moved to safety. I moved to safety. Yeah, I moved to safety. And safety, back in middle school, it ain't nothing but a back pedal. It's not that deep. You just back pedal. You see somebody going for you see them throw the ball, call for ball, pass. And if you can pick it off. If you can't, just make sure they don't catch it. That's simple as that in middle school. And I remember when I first started playing, I was about to say wide receiver, safety. They had me starting. I was starting safety, and I was so excited. But I was on B team, so yeah, like I said, I had no experience. But yeah, I can't really blame myself. Whatever. So yeah, and what else? Let me see. I'm trying to think. Dang, can't even think right now. And then so yeah, I was starting B team, whatever. I played that whole year. I wasn't starting all year, but I was basically starting. I went from like starting second string, and of course grades played a part. Seventh grade, I'm not gonna say I was failing, but I wasn't passing. I was failing. Yeah, that was a dumb that was a dumb thing to say. Yes, I was failing because I wasn't paying attention to class at that time. I didn't have my priorities set up correctly. I would go in class joking around, typical child. And so yeah, I was failing. Then eighth grade was. Sixth grade was one of our funnest years because we had all the dances. Seventh grade, they took all that away. We had like one dance, and I think that was it. And then like one field trip, I think. I don't remember. It was so long ago. Then eighth grade came. Seventh grade, I didn't get to run because I was failing. Yeah, I didn't get to run track. But eighth grade came around, and yeah. So after football season or whatever, that football season, trying to think. I don't know. I don't even know if I think I was on B team again. I don't remember. And then I know for track though, for the track team, that was the year I was gonna run. That's why COVID made me so mad, cause at that time I was like in good shape actually. Like I actually had some muscle on me. I like in the summertime I would go up there and be like one of the middle schoolers that would work with the high school football team in the summer. Yeah, I used to do that. So I started getting a little bit of muscle. My legs started getting stronger or whatever. And I was on my road to a six-pack that year. I was on my road to a six-pack. And so basically, it was about to be our last track meet of the year. We was going to district. It was about to be Duncanville, DeSoto, Bessie Coleman, Cedar Hill, I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure it was going to be other teams there. I just can't name the rest of them, I just named the main ones in our district. So, yeah. I think. I don't know if somebody probably going to call me out on that. But, yeah. And I was supposed to run. And I remember I was, I was so excited. So excited. Because they was talking about putting me on a relay, running the open 200. I don't remember. I just remember they was talking about a lot of stuff for me. They was like, yeah, we're gonna put you on a relay. I ain't never ran a relay a day in my life. Never. So I'm just excited. Yes, do that. Do that for me. So yeah. And that was the week before, because we had district the week after spring break. So we were supposed to go on spring break, and I was probably going to be running on the track anyways, all spring break. We played football all spring break, actually. I just thought about it. All that spring break, we played football. I remember we played football almost every day that spring break. But anyways, that's besides the point. So we were supposed to go to district after that spring break. But we all know what happened. I remember we were sitting right here on this bench right here. Let me show you. Me, Kenrick, Jaylon, I think Donovan was there. But we were sitting right here on this bench. Right here. The same bench. It was probably moved somewhere else though. But it was here. And we were sitting on that bench and we all was looking at our phones, and one of my homeboys, he was like, hey, we got an extra week of spring break. And woo. I think it was an extra day, actually. I think it was like Monday. And around this time, COVID wasn't like popping like that. COVID was just, a disease that you heard of here and there. But then it started to blow. It started to blow up. So then, like, we got off for like I think it was either an extra week they said or an extra day. Like they said we don't have to come to school on Monday. But I think it was a week because I don't know. So yeah. So of course we excited, woohoo. We all go home not knowing that that's gonna probably be the last time we see each other for a long time. So we all go home or whatever, chilling. Then a week turns into 2 weeks. Then 2 weeks turn into a month. Then a month turned into almost a year. I think it was a whole year before we saw each other again. So yeah, and that's when I gained size. Cause at the girl that I was dating at that time, we broke up. For her reasons, whatever. And so yeah, so we broke up. I was depressed, but at the same time I wasn't. Like, it's hard to describe. And we went shopping. I had chips under my bed and everything. So I gained size. That's probably what because I mean COVID. I wasn't allowed out the house. So when I'm eating, I wasn't losing any weight. I was just gaining, straight gaining. So COVID. Then I started to notice. That's the thing though. I didn't just eat myself away. I started to notice. I was like, it's like, dang. I was like, I look big. Like every time I would look in the mirror, I usually be used to seeing my rib cage or seeing my six pack coming in. But no, I didn't see that no more. Oh, I just thought about it. I don't have my ID. That's what I was supposed to be out here looking for. But yeah. So yeah. And what else? I can't think of nothing else to say. Yeah. Dang, what was I? Oh, so yeah, I started to notice. I was like, dang, I'm getting big. And then, yeah. So then I stopped eating. I'm not saying I starved myself, but because when I was skinny, I used to I'm not saying I starved myself, but that was when basically I did, but not knowing, not just willingly. I was basically that was around the time when Fortnite was blowing up. So when I got home, I used to eat one meal, and then I would just be in my room all day. Constantly, all day. Like literally, all day. I would football practice, go home, take a shower, eat, quick little bite, and go in my room. And I'd be in there for the rest of the day. I used to get in trouble because I used to not do my chores. I used to forget about my chores and stuff like that. So yeah, if you see me looking at the ground, it's because I'm trying to find my ID. I dropped it last night on my way home from the JV game. I was walking and I had it in my jacket pocket. The jacket I'm wearing right now, and it's not here no more. When I got home, I checked it and I looked and it wasn't there. And hopefully I dropped it somewhere in this grass. I knew I should just took it out of my pocket, but that's besides the point. I'm getting off topic, okay? This is 13 minutes by itself, so this is going to be hard to upload. I'm not going to lie, but I'm going to try my best, okay? So, look, what else? Where was I? So, yeah, so I was skinny, and then COVID came around. I wasn't working out to lose the weight anymore, so I was eating meals at the house, but I wasn't doing anything to lose that weight that I just ate. So yeah, and basically that's just how it went. And then so after COVID, the first time that anybody saw me again was at the football field, and of course all my friends made fun of me because, like I said, I got big. I was no longer skinny. They was no longer seeing that Dez that was just a skinny kid. They saw a big Dez. So big Dez. That's what I said. Okay. So I was like, okay. I was chilling though. And so, and then we were starting high school, freshman year. When we first started, when we first started freshman year, why am I holding this football? When we first started freshman year, we was not half online. When we first started, it was fully online. Like nobody was in the school building. But then, the teachers was, but we wasn't. They was in school making assignments and stuff at the school building while we was online. But, so then they sent out an email saying, if you would like to be in-person school, then we can do that for you. Like, you just sign up here. You have to wear ID. I mean, not ID. Dang. I was about to say a wristband. A mask. And what she said? So yeah. Then yeah, so I took the offer of, is that my ID right there? Nope. That don't even look like ID. I tried it. That's poop. That is poop. That is not an ID. That is definite poop. Oh boy. I don't know where my ID went. I'm gonna have to check all of this, because this is where I walked it on the way here. I mean, on the way to the gate. So, but yeah. And of course, I took the offer because my ID right here. Oh, God is good. God is good. I just found it. It's just laying in the grass. God is good, Phil. Yes, sir. Yes, Lord. Because I didn't have no dollar. But, so yeah, I'm probably not going to be recording too much in school. I'll probably record after school. And at the football game, probably not, because the football game, y'all know that lasts for like 2-3 hours. And I ain't no destroying type vibe, you know? I don't know how to do all that. I can barely edit 20-minute videos. But what was I about to say? So, yeah. Dang. I can't think of what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I took in-person school because I learned math better in person. So that's the only reason why I took it in person. I could do just fine with reading. Everything else, I had choir or whatever. Choir is kind of hard when you're not in person, because you're usually singing in person. You sing online and you listen to yourself sing. Of course, your teacher's gonna tell you sound good, but nah, I knew it didn't sound good. So that's besides the point. So yeah, and then that's how I almost met my girlfriend in school, because I had Mrs. Spencer and she would always come in there or whatever. But she, at this time, like I said, we was all wearing masks. You know, you can't trust them masks. The masks be helping people a lot. So, you know, I wasn't taking no chances. And plus, I was at the time when I first started seeing her is when I started growing my hair out. So I was just a short. I wasn't. God damn. I wasn't fat either, because I started playing football again. And then lost most of my weight. I went from like 170 something to 150 something or 140 something. It was one of those from football, spring ball, whatever. And then I met her around the time when spring ball ended, like probably like right at the time spring ball ended. Somebody left their belt outside. Couldn't just wait till you got in the house. So yeah. So, but I'm talking about like as soon as spring ball ended, that's when I met her. Because after spring ball ended, group chat was made and y'all heard the story. So yeah. And then I quit football. One of the reasons why I quit football is because when I was playing safety, I was on the sideline, right? Got my chin strap on, got my helmet strapped up or whatever, got my mouthpiece in. I'm just waiting. Coach, one of the other safeties messed up on the field. Coach said, give me another safety. I'm standing right behind him, looking him dead in his eyes. He see me. He just didn't put me in. Like, what? I ain't never had that before. And then he put his arm over me. And literally chose another safety. And that's when it really set in. I was like, yeah, this is not it. What can I help you with? Are you struggling? I found mine sitting in the grass. Do you even take it out your backpack? Oh. Of course you find it as soon as I come. I'm good luck. But, so yeah. And then after that, that's when it started to set in. in my brain, I was like, maybe I should quit. Maybe let's see how the team is when I quit. And so, that was the first thought. And then I forgot something else happened. I don't remember what it was. I just remember that time. Because, of course, yeah. So then, yeah. But what? You want to hug or something? All right. Your stomach feeling okay? So, yeah. Okay. We got babe, the bell is about to ring. And I have to hurry up because today is varsity. It's 7:15. 14. No way you just put that water right there. That's gonna be uncomfortable. So yeah, grab your jug and your keys. Well, your non-keys. They are not keys. My fault. But yeah, and yeah, that's what. It wasn't that much though, and then I quit. Then as soon as I quit, but around the time when I quit, I jumped the fence, right? And I ran around the corner and my ankle, didn't touch the ground. I almost broke my ankle. Huh? This video about to be long. I ain't gonna cap. This 6 minutes. The other one was 3 minutes. The start was 5, I think. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do it because my phone be tweaking. Act like I can't just put stuff together. So yeah, and I've been almost broke my ankle. And so I couldn't run track last year because my ankle was literally like rolled like terribly. Like I couldn't walk regular for like a whole 2-3 weeks. I had to put ice on it every day, and it still wasn't what's the name. So yeah, last year I had a regular school year. Then this year, last year, let me tell you how I even got in management. I'll probably tell that story later, or I can make it quick. So basically, I was walking in the hallway. My old safety coach, the same coach, yes, that coach, who pointed over me for another safety. That same coach, when we was in the hallway and I was walking, he asked me, he was like, are you interested in playing football again? I said, what do I got to lose now? Nothing, really. You said what? Oh, that's so. I was about to say, where I put my idea? So yeah, and I was like, I wanted to say no, but I was like I said, I don't really got nothing to lose. I got my girlfriend to lose, but football can't really change that. So you got need to lose for football? That's what. Did you not hear what? See, this is what I'm talking. She be twisting my word. I said I have my girlfriend to lose, but I can't lose her from football. Exactly. So yeah, and then he asked me. He was like, I'll back you up. I went to ask the head coach, and he was like, nah, nope, wait until your senior year. I'm not waiting until my senior year. So I just took the management. I could do better with this, yeah.